Glenn Marini's Sports Report. Sports coverage you can count on.
We're here at historic Baije Arena with Shabaz Khaliq. I guess you're coming back to Northside as the assistant principal and also going to coach basketball a little, is what I'm told?
That's what they tell me. So I'm looking forward to doing both.
All right, so you're going to be the head basketball coach here, your second stint at Northside High School. What made you want to come back to Northside and be a part of this community that you'd been a part of so many years before when you coached the Legends/Redskins from 2010 to 2018?
Well, like you said, having done it before, there's some familiarity there, but you know, Fort Wayne is home, and it's home in a multitude of ways. You know, number one, it's the city. You know, number two is Fort Wayne Community Schools, and thirdly, it's Northside. So for me, getting an opportunity to kind of hit that triple and land all three was you know, it was a blessing.
When you take a look at some of those Northside teams, I mean, the one that comes back is the 2017 team that made it to the 4A championship game. What was the key to your success during that time, and how do you reapply it now that you're the head coach here again?
You know, I think it was the culture that we built and the understanding that, you know, we represented something that was kind of, you know, bigger than ourselves as individuals, but we were doing it collectively together. And I think that for us, anytime you can build trust into a program, you're going to be successful. And that's my primary goal.
After Northside, 3 seasons at Richmond, then 3 seasons at Mooresville, what have you improved on as a coach yourself that makes you an even better coach this time around, having had those experiences?
You know, it's a great question. I think, you know, for me, it's seeing a variety of things, particularly, you know, at different locations, how different locations operate. And sometimes what we get lost in is competing just locally. And we feel like we've accomplished something locally. And then we look statewide and, you know, we're not competing with the Indianapolises of the world. So for us, we want to compete with Indianapolis. We want to compete with those larger cities.
Okay, I don't want to give you too big of a head, but during the Highlight Zone seasons, you were always one of the better dressed coaches in Northeast Indiana, right? So give us, how's your fashion game evolved? Are you going to bring that style back to the sidelines on SAC Friday nights?
You know, I hate to admit that I embraced the COVID dress code. And I think a lot of coaches have and become more comfortable with it. And, you know, particularly at the collegiate level, you know, they haven't forced us to change. So, but it's, you know, it'd be interesting that if that's something that I can bring back, you know, with myself, you know, here on the return, I might give it a shot. All right,
a lot to look forward to. Coach Baz.
Great to see you again.
Yep, good to see you. Coach Baz is back. Shabaz Khaliq, the new coach of the Northside basketball program. I'm Glenn Marini, and that is your local sports report.